When it comes to building a business, you got two options. You can invest money or you can invest time. Okay? And if you want to experience success in the shortest manner possible and you don't have access to $1 million tomorrow, then we need to have you understand how you invest your time. So here's the next thing I want you to do. I want you to write down the amount of money that you would be happy with making right now to live as a personal trainer. So how much money does that look like each month? Is it $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000? Not that I'm ready to retire and never work another day in my life number, but that number that says, you know, if I was doing this tomorrow, I'd be pretty happy with that right now. Okay, what kind of advertising do they actually spend money on? You guys are doing great, by the way. Anyone?
Website.
Sorry?
Your own website.
Your own website. Okay, what else?
Newspaper.
Thank you. What else?
Signage.
Like what?
Like, you know, like road signs with the letters that stick in the, you know.
I love it. What else? Yes, business cards. Great.
Referrals.
Okay, cool. But you got to have clients to get referrals, so what if you don't have any clients?
We have sessions and then like assessment, fitness assessments, complimentary sessions.
Okay.
Flyers.
Flyers, thank you.
Shaker cups.
Shaker cups. Thank you. By the way, if you want your own shaker cup,
Silent auction donations.
donations. Okay, so some of those we'll put up here. So, you know, you guys are already ahead of the game because there was a lot of these great things that are talked about here that are very low cost. Okay, but historically what I've seen a lot of personal trainers do is first think that they're going to invest a bunch of money in their website, or they build one themselves that never gets seen. They do silly things like newspaper ads. Who wants to give me a number of what it costs to advertise in a local paper?
Ours cost us $500 for one ad.
For one ad for one day, right?
Yeah.
So can you imagine there's like $3,500 a week? Okay, the outdoor signs are what, $5 or $10 a day?
At least.
So we say a couple $100 a month there. And business cards, I mean, you can spend $100 on business cards, no problem. Shaker cups are what?
Oh, dirt cheap today.
They're dirt cheap. Okay, well, we should move that one up here then. Okay, my point is who wants to tell me what their monthly number was? Give me a number to work with.
3,000.
3,000, great number, thank you.
Do you want another whiteboard?
Sorry?
Do you want another whiteboard?
No, that's fine. So if we wanted to make $3,000 a month, okay, average personal training session across Canada is about $60 an hour, about the $1 a minute mark. Okay, what I do need is my calculator though. Sorry, I know exactly where it is. So we know we need to do 50 personal training sessions to earn $3,000 a month in sales. Okay? This is assuming we have no other expenses. Now, how many sessions do your clients see you each week? 2 sessions, is that fair? Okay, some probably more, some less. So we'd average of 2. So we know we need at least 25 clients to fulfill our $3,000 a month mark. If we were starting at 0 today, you've got 0 clients, you've got 0 contacts, you just moved to Edmonton, okay, and you're using these methods, what do you think it's going to take to attract 25 clients? How much money?
If you build a website, you don't even have enough money to build a website.
Well, exactly, and then we still got to worry about whether anybody sees it, right? Okay. So is it safe to say that we could easily spend thousands? Like, do you think $5,000 would attract 20 clients from these methods? Oops. Maybe, probably not. Okay, what about 10,000?
Depends on how you put it out there too.
Depends on how you put it out there. Absolutely. Even still, it's going to be challenging. I mean, we don't know, right? I can tell you that religiously I track this stuff, and I know to get an email, just an email address, not a client, from the radio costs me on average $35, and that doesn't account for what I usually have to give away to get that. To get an email address from Kijiji using a paid Kijiji ad usually costs me $7 at least for an email. Okay, not necessarily a client. Okay, so what if we thought, let's say that we thought we could accomplish our goal for $10,000. If we divide $10,000 now by 60, or the average rate of a personal training session, that's 166, roughly 167 hours of our time that we're going to need to pay for, or actual 167 personal training sessions we're going to need to pay for the ads that it took us to get 25 clients. Now, let me ask you something. If you went around to 3 local gyms in your community and you introduced yourself politely to members in the gym and said, what I would like to do is I'd like to give you 5 free training sessions. Okay, all I'd like to do is just train you 5 times and see what you think of my service, introduce you to myself, or introduce myself to you, and if you like what I do, maybe you would introduce me to someone else that might find my service useful. If you completed 167 free training sessions with people, do you think you have a better chance of earning those 25 clients than you would spending that $10,000? Great. Well, yeah, depending on how they take it or not. But I mean, you know, whether it be the gym or whether it be the grocery store or whether it be, you know, at the park or whatever, or wherever you can meet people, or even at the mall for that instance, right? I mean, we need to be comfortable with putting ourselves out there and putting out our hand, as Darren mentioned. But if we were willing to train people or donate our time, you know, we would be better off. Now, what else is going to happen if we donated that time? Would our skills improve?
Absolutely.
We'd be a better personal trainer, right? So I think that's a really important point that we need to remember, is that we need to not only work hard, but we need to work smart, which means that we need to constantly be leveraging our time, which goes back to what you were saying about the non-busy trainer that's now delegated everything off. So
my name is Kim Mark. I'm from Edmonton, and right now I work at the U of A, but I want to get into personal training full-time, possibly group training as well. And today, this workshop is amazing. It gave me step-by-step action plan, exactly what to follow, how to start and build my business basically from the ground up. So thanks, Cabel, is exactly what I was hoping for. I didn't have any idea that this is what it was going to be about, but it's absolutely amazing. This workshop is definitely worth my time and worth way more than what you charge. So thanks a bunch.
Joe and Kim Bingham, we're from Lethbridge, Alberta, and we're both personal trainers and we run boot camps. The workshop, the seminar that we just had here, it was very informative. We've seen Cabel in the past, and he did a phenomenal job, so that's why we definitely didn't want to miss this one. And Darren was a very good speaker in relationships and stuff, so.
And the 8-week program that Cabel talked about is awesome. We're going to start that right away. All the information is great. You can take it home, start instantly. You don't have to think about it. He gives everything to you in basic terms, so you can just go with it all and increase your profits.
Awesome. Really valuable information. Gave me lots of tools, lots of skills that I was kind of missing. Those missing pieces of the puzzle to get my own personal business off the ground and running in the direction I wanted to. So, and lots of motivation for sure.
Okay.